It's time for our basic first mark sheet of the match. Let's see how Ian Bishop marks players on this final double-header Sunday in the league phase of the Indian Premier
League. Basic First, specialised platform for JEE Main Advanced, NEET and 6 to 12.
Right, Vish, we'll start with the afternoon game, one which you covered so closely and watched so closely, Punjab versus CSK. I want to start with Ruturaj Gaikwad, yet another half century, and again, seeing his team over the line. How would you mark young Gaikwad out of 10?
I'd give him an 8 out of 10. 23 years old, to bat with the responsibility that he has done. One of my clarion calls throughout cricket and T20 cricket in particular is for young players to finish an innings. To see him do it consistently in illustrious company, outstanding.
All right, Lungi Ngidi, back in the CSK side, you'd think whether you'd have gotten a longer run, whether he could have had a bigger impact. 3 wickets again today. Maybe he went for a few towards the end. But Ngidi continues to have a wicket-taking ability. How would you mark him out of 10 for his effort today?
I'm going to give him a 7 because he didn't quite hit his straps in that last over to Deepak Hooda. He went for a couple of boundaries, too many for the quality of bowler that he is. But when you look at the first couple of wickets that he got Agarwal and he got KL Rahul, 2 big wickets. So like he did in 2018 where he showed so much great spark, he will live in regret, and CSK will live in regret they didn't give him more game time.
All right. Deepak Hooda hasn't had much game time, hasn't had much batting time, and in an important game, did everything he could. 62 of 30 for Hooda. How would you mark him out of
10? Let me give him I'll give him a 7 as well, because he really kept them in the contest. He gave them some hope, which proved to be no hope at all, to be quite honest, with the margin of victory that ended up happening. But he's one of those players that in T20 cricket, he's showing everybody's fighting for time, for extra deliveries to bat. This is only Hooda's second half century in the history of IPL. You have to go back to 2015 when he was at Rajasthan. That's a long time, but he showed great quality and great ball striking power.
As did Owen Morgan in the second game this evening. Let's go to that one. He said it's not a night to hold back, and the Kolkata captain didn't. How would you mark him out of 10, Vish, for his 68 not out of 35?
I want to give him an 8.5, and I feel badly to minus a couple of points from him because he keeps selling Sunil Narayan ahead of him and not coming out there at 4. But no, I'm not going to do that. I'll just say that he's such an outstanding performer. To bat with such a positive mentality, regardless of what the situation is bravery and commitment beyond anything I could have conceptualized until I started seeing Morgan, until I started seeing Morgan-led teams.
All right. Pat Cummins put in his little effort with the bat, but more importantly, 4 wickets with the ball. His best returns in this IPL. How would you mark Cummins out of 10?
I'm going an 8 for Patrick Cummins as well. He's had some rough times. He's had some lean times. He's also had some good times. This is about the best of it, and he'll be hoping that the best of him is enough to get KKR into the playoffs.
Story of Rahul Tewatia comes to an end in IPL 2020. He's had some ride, and he ends with, in some way, you could say, out-bowling the number 1 leg spinner Shreyas Gopal. 3 wickets again, completes his 4 overs quota again. How would you mark Tewatia out of 10?
I'm giving him 7. He really has filled a breach. He started off with that brilliant innings at Sharjah that brought him into greater notoriety. And then he keeps chipping in with the ball. So he's a player that has got some charisma about him. And I like that. And I like that he was able to pick up slack. If it wasn't with the bat, it was with the ball.
All right. Ian Bishop, thank you very much. That wraps up our basic first mark sheet of the match.
Basic First, specialised platform for JEE Main Advanced, NEET and 6 to 12.